Alright, welcome to Lunchtime Adventures. It's October 18th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? 2012. And the presidential debate was on 2 days ago.
Couple days.
I think it was Tuesday.
I'm losing track of my days.
I think it was Tuesday.
I think you're right.
Pretty sure it was Tuesday.
I watched it, though.
I watched it, too.
I actually watched it on Xbox Live.
Oh. So you did all the interactive voting and all that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Asking the questions like, who do you think is being more truthful right now?
Was there a none of the above option?
There was like...
Shut the fuck up, Trump! I'm gonna close this window.
Do it.
It's about to get hot as fuck in here, though.
Yeah. Can't you, like, turn on the fan?
I guess. Fuck.
Well, I'll talk to the viewers right now anyway. Yeah, there was the option of doing, like, it's either, like, Mitt Romney, Barack Obama, or I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not really sure who's being truthful right now.
The fan's gonna take a minute. That's alright.
It's alright.
Whatever. Listeners, I don't give a fuck if you hate it. It's hot as hell in
I
here.
mean, to be honest, the poll questions were a little one-sided.
Yeah.
Because there would be like, who do you think's more truthful? And it's like 75% Barack Obama. Like on every fucking question.
Yeah.
It was kind of
I heard about that. And you were just telling me the other day that all the polls on Xbox Live were saying Romney.
Well, you know, he's still ahead by 1%. I took the poll today. I know it's like, if the elections were held today, who would you vote for? And it's 47% Romney, 46% Obama, and the rest is just like, I'm not sure. So, he's still a little bit ahead with the Xbox Live voters.
They're not gonna vote.
No.
Half those people are probably 13.
Probably. But still, it's a pretty close race still.
Yeah. Interesting.
Although the University of Colorado, did you hear about their whole prediction system?
No.
They've predicted, apparently, every election outcome since 1980.
That just sounds like coincidence. They're rigging the votes.
No, because apparently they add, like, different aspects that they're, like, polling for and using. And they say Romney's going to win in, like, a landslide.
Jesus.
He's going to get, like, tons of votes over Obama.
I have a feeling. He probably will win.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I've always... I don't like to say that I'm, like, a mystic or anything, but I've never been wrong of who I've chosen for president elections.
I'm always wrong, because I'm always voting third party, so...
No, like, I remember in, like, the 90s, like, the early 90s, my dad's like, who do you want to vote for? And I was like, Clinton. And Clinton fucking won.
Clinton was already president before the time my brain even...
Yeah, well, I'm
got
older,
to that point.
I'm older than you,
Well, yeah, I know. How old are you again? I keep forgetting.
I just turned 25.
That's right. I wanted to say 26.
And then with the 2000 and 2004, I was like, I know Bush is going to win it.
Yeah. Well, in 2000, I wanted Gore. And then in 2004, I really did not want more Bush.
No, but you didn't want Kerry either.
I wanted him more than Bush, but I also didn't know anything.
But in 2008, I knew Obama was going to win.
I still wouldn't want Bush, though. Yeah, and then even 2008 was the first election I could vote. I was like, I don't like either of these people,
I didn't either. But I knew Obama
I didn't know who I was
going
to vote for, and everybody was like, Obama, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You know, I wasn't too sure. I was like, he seemed way too hyped. You know, and then when I actually got to the voting card, I'm like going up and down, like Obama or McCain, and then I went Nader and just put it in because I was like, I know Nader's a cool guy. I don't know either of these people though.
It was the first one I could have voted, but I didn't. I feel ashamed of myself.
You should be ashamed.
I'm gonna vote this time.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna vote too. if Gary Johnson wasn't running, I would just be playing Halo, because Halo comes out that day.
No, I know who I'm going to vote for.
Well, I know you know who yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what I found funny, though, during the election?
What?
It's a little funny for some reason.
Which election? This election?
No, I mean not the election, the debate.
Oh, okay.
Going back to the debate.
We're going back to the debate.
Yeah.
All right.
It was hella funny, like, every time Romney would say something, and then Obama just in the corner would be like, that's just not true, Governor. That's just not true.
Yeah, Obama's sitting there like a mad little kid, like,
He's like, Governor, that's not true.
That's not true.
Dude, every time he said that, I just thought it was really funny, because then if you watch the video, it's like they're about to fucking fight. It's like they're about to fight, because they'd be like...
It was like almost like WrestleMania, Obama
like,
versus Romney.
Be like, you're outsourcing jobs. That's just not true, Governor. And they would get closer, and then they would go, and just back off.
But I love how the moderator's like, guys.
Dude,
they're just like, shut up.
Like, they're like, he's like, bitch, this is my fight. You back off.
They're like, she's like, Mr. President. He's like, no. Just let me handle this.
There's a Secret Service guy up in like the wings, just like with a scope on her. Like, should I take her out, sir? They're like, no,
that's not necessary. It's not necessary.
He's like, no, I got this.
Oh, I got this. Governor, you're wrong. And he's like, no, Mr. President, you're wrong. What are you going to do about it?
Dude, I kept them, because when they're coming at each other, they're like smiling too, like they're trying to be polite, but I have this vision of this like breaking the politeness and dropping the mics, and Romney just starts strangling him, and then Obama's like got one hand on his face, he's just punching, and they're just going at it.
I know. And I almost wish that would have happened. Be like, be like, but this like, election just got way more intense.
Yeah. It's going to be a civil war over here. Oh my god. It's like the resurgence.
Yeah, just like...
South's going to rise again.
Romney is not from the South. He's
from
Massachusetts.
His daddy's from Mexico.
I know.
That's so weird. You just wanted to fuck bitches.
And then, of course, all, like, the facial expressions that Romney was making, like, the one time where he's sitting there and he's asking Obama a question, and they're all, like, spotlighting him on this, and he goes, you know, what was that? And he goes, my sister and I were just about peeing our pants. And then the thing, Obama's, like, accusing him of doing something, you know, with, like, the assault ban or something, and he goes...
Assault rifle ban or something
Something like that. He says he only supported it because, you know, he wanted the NRA, and Romney's just sitting there like... Oh, man. Romney's a funny-ass guy.
Yeah. They went into gun control, and half of what they were talking about made, like, no fucking sense.
It really didn't. It was just all... They were just kind of throwing around words.
They were just throwing around, like, keywords and stuff.
And Obama was funny. Oh, I support the Second Amendment, but no guns. And we're just like...
He's like, but, you know, you should not be able to get an automatic weapon. It's like, well, no shit, but I mean...
He hasn't been the best on, you know, gun matters anyway.
Yeah. About that UN bill they were trying to do.
Yeah. Have an outside entity fucking controlling our country.
No.
Hell fucking no.
Hell no. It's like NATO.
Well, NATO's better than the UN.
Still, like...
Yeah, it's still like an outside entity being like, you guys should do this, and we're just like...
Even though we do it.
You just see... Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, I mean, we're in Syria now.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
But I mean, Uncle Sam...
Are we still there?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't even know, because when it happened, I was like, we better, like, do what we gotta do and then leave, because...
Oh, speaking of that, did you see Romney trying to call out Obama on the fucking, like, ambassador thing? The Benghazi thing? And he's like...
That was weird. Okay.
And Obama's like...
You know what was weird about that?
What?
Is the guy that got up to ask that question was like... He asked the best question in the entire debate, and nobody fucking answered it. He's asked them, how come the embassies were denied more security like days before the attacks, and then Obama went, well, let me tell you about our diplomats. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
you didn't answer the question. If you'd have said, we didn't know it was going to happen, that would have been acceptable.
And you even see Romney in the background going...
Yeah. I mean, Romney had an excuse. He's like, well, I mean, I didn't know, you know?
He's like, I'm not president.
Yeah, he wouldn't have known that. So Romney had no answer. He's like, oh, I don't know.
Like, I'm not in the
That was totally on Obama, and Obama was like, oh, well, you know...
Yeah.
Let's talk about our diplomats.
See, and nobody know. And then did you see the moderator? And then the moderator's like, "No, Governor Romney, you're wrong on that." And then she came out and said that he was right on it. So now, it's all like Obama can't answer that fucking question.
He can't. Either he can't actually answer the question, or he was just like going. He just like didn't want to talk about it.
I think he doesn't want to talk about it because he fucked up.
That's debatable, though.
It is, but
it's like
it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
It's totally reminding me of like Jimmy Carter and that whole Iran situation in the 70s, and look what happened to him.
Exactly. This is like, I don't know. That was such an odd question because I was just listening to the debate, and then as soon as I heard that question, I stopped what I was doing and like watched because I was like, what the fuck is he gonna say? You know. Because all the other questions, all the other questions were really lame. Like, am I gonna be able to get a job out of college? It's like I'm kind of interested in that, you know, because I don't have college. And then it was like, am I gonna be able to do this? What about this? What about taxes? It's like, oh, that's all shit we heard before. How come there was no security in Libya? You're like, oh shit, let me watch.
And you know, all of America's like,
yeah.
And then they're like.
And then he's like, well, you know, our diplomats.
Let me tell you about our diplomats. And
he's
we're
like,
just like,
we're good people. Wait a minute, hang on.
Hey.
You're like,
that didn't answer the question.
You're like, hang on, Mr. President. Back the fuck up. Like, what happened?
And I think Romney even came out and he was like, what? You didn't answer the question.
Yeah. He should have been like, he shouldn't have even had to answer. Romney should have just stood up and went, yeah, what about...
Yeah!
What about that?
We all want to know.
We all want to know.
And then Obama would have given them a look like in the parking lot after the debate.
You!
You in the parking lot after the debate. You mean no Secret Service. Yeah.
Dude, I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and I said, I think they should have a 6-hour debate with no moderator. They should just be able to talk like mad shit. That would be awesome.
Be like, fuck you, Governor Romney.
Fuck you,
Mr. President.
I'd be like one of the only people in the world who would be willing to sit there a 6-hour debate with no moderator, where it's just like...
I know.
It's just like, well, that's just not fucking true, you know?
Just someone to, like, ask the questions that is just like... Yeah. Like, have the random people, like, stand up and ask the questions. Or
they should have had, like, a real Q&A there.
Yeah.
I bet you, like, fucking all them Alex Jones motherfuckers would have, like, trekked over there. And all the questions would have been some, like, conspiracy shit. And they would have been like, well, let me tell you about our diplomats. Every question.
And then the audience would be like, no. We're not talking about the diplomats, Mr. President. Tell us what happened. You know, Romney will just be sitting there like...
Alright. Keep going.
And Romney will just be sitting there like...
What did happen?
Yeah, what did happen, Mr. President? I want to know.
One thing there was things about both of, like, things that both of them said that I didn't like. And then stuff that I liked on both ends. But one of the things... Romney's whole woman answer was just like, he did not know what the fuck to say. Like,
I get what his point is.
I get what his point is. He's just like, I'm not sexist, but at the same time, it was just like, he had no clue what to say. When they were like, you know, the importance of women's rights, he's like, ah, shit. Well, you know, we had, you know, binders full of women, which, did you see that meme? Like...
All I saw was the meme with, like, Clinton being like, where are all the binders full of women?
Yeah.
You just see Clinton, like... He's like, I checked through Washington. I checked all the binders. There ain't women in any of that.
My girlfriend sent me a Tumblr page. There was a Tumblr page, like, an hour after the debate. It was just tons of them. And one of them was this, like, Abercrombie and Fitch guy looking all like sexy, and it said, "Yo, girl, I want to put you in a binder." It's hella funny.
I mean, he meant well, okay?
I know.
But the words just didn't come out right.
It was funny.
It was.
But yeah, that question, like when he started talking, it was just like he was trying to freestyle. He had like no idea what to talk about.
Freestyle debating.
He's
at
like
its finest.
He's like scratching his head, like.
How should I put this? There's these binders.
He's like, well, you know, when I worked in Massachusetts, I was like, get me more women. He's like, where are all the women?
There's too many men. Where are all the women? I want the women.
I want binders full of women.
And that's where the meme with Clinton is like, binders full of women?
That's all funny.
Oh, man. That's all I think about when I hear binders full of women. You see Clinton like... binders full of women?
Oh, my God. That was funny, though. What else happened during that? Oh, Obama said something. I think I woke my parents up because it was like 11 o'clock when I was listening to this, and I fucking yelled really loud after he said something. He was like... kept talking about China, and he was like, oh, you know, China, like, they're spying on their own citizens. And I went, are you fucking kidding me? How loud, like, in my house. Like, I couldn't believe...
Obama said that?
Yeah. I could not believe the gall. I was like, you're doing the same shit, and you're gonna go criticize fucking China for doing that? I was like,
well, did you see Obama,
me?
like, criticizing Romney, being like, you have investments in China, and Romney's just like... Did you look at your pension?
Yeah.
You have investments in China too, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and even those are funny because they're like, oh, you have investments in China. He owned like small stock in some companies that had investments in China, and some of them were like after the fact, like after he'd already sold the stock. Then the company had gone on later and like had investments in China, and it's like, who cares? Every single company on the face of this earth at this point has investments in China.
Right. But it was just kind of funny how they were both going back and, oh, you have investments in China.
Because China's booming right now, regardless of their cheating and their child labor.
Yeah. What can you do?
Unfortunately.
Oh, did you see when he was talking about energy? That was the first, like, almost like WrestleMania moment where they were doing.
They're going.
So they were like, no. Let me tell you. No. Let me tell you. You know. And it was funny when the guy, the other big question of the debate was the guy's like, why are gas prices so high, Mr. President? And he goes, you know, they were low because we were on the verge of a collapse. And I was like, what?
What? Yeah.
I think everybody in America was like, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what does that have to do with it?
Doesn't make any sense.
I saw a thing like a meme on the internet where it says, if that was the case, then gas should be free right now.
Yeah.
If being in a bad situation
in LA, gas was like...
It was like $1.80 something.
It was like $2 when I first got my car. Yeah, because filling up my tank...
Almost $5.
Filling up my tank only cost me like $20 to $25.
See,
and now it costs me like $40 to $50.
Right. And he can't explain it.
Yeah.
That shows a lot to me.
Yeah.
He can't explain why shit is so high. All he wants to do is blame it on Bush. It's 4 years, man.
It's like, yeah, Bush wrecked the economy, but and Romney brought up a good point. He was like, you've done just as bad. Like,
yeah, if anything, like, Obama's made it worse.
He's like, you've done just as much harm as Bush did to the economy. And it's true.
I even saw a political cartoon one time where they said, we unveiled Obama's White House portrait, and it shows him going like this. It's right next to Bush's, it is like this, and it says, blame this guy. I was like, wow. Yeah, Bush was not the best president by any means.
No.
But Obama hasn't done any better.
No. And then, one thing pissed me off about what Romney said during the thing? He's like, I want to bring more jobs to America. I'm like, great! More jobs, right? And then he goes, yeah, anyone who gets like a crazy ass degree in another country, they should be able to get an automatic green card, come over here. I'm like, wait a minute. Doesn't that take jobs away? Like, doesn't that take jobs away from me, the person who's going to be graduating, you know?
But at the same time, the president didn't seem too optimistic about jobs when he was like, some jobs just aren't coming back. And you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We want the jobs to come back.
Yeah.
What? You're not doing anything to make the jobs back, and you're like, some of them just won't come back.
They will if you close all those tax loopholes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, then it won't be, you know, you should tax the shit out of people that put jobs overseas. The problem is then the price of all our shit goes up.
Yeah, it's kind of a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Something has to be done, though. You never call me anymore.
I'm busy. I have 4 jobs.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, he's busy.
I didn't know.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about...
Jobs coming back to America?
Jobs coming back to America.
Oh, yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
We need that a lot.
Problem is the taxes. We said, okay, so I said we need to have more companies that aren't focused on like crazy ass profits that like the government should totally back and they should have like manufacturing plants like here, you know.
Well, yeah, bring jobs back to America.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's the only way we can...
Outsourcing is not helping anybody.
Yeah.
It's actually hurting a lot of things, even in government. So...
I know. That's some bullshit.
It is. But it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper because of tax loopholes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
think that's it for the debate. I mean, we covered everything.
We pretty much covered the debate. What's trending right now?
Trending on the news. They're all really funny, which is... I mean, well, one of them I experienced firsthand, so that one's interesting, but I'll say that one for last. Apparently, I just see this thing, it says, artist kills 9,000 butterflies. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I heard about that. All the animal rights groups are getting all crazy about that.
I'm sorry, but they're fucking butterflies. I don't know how PG you
They
want
probably
this.
fuck it up. He probably just fucked the ecosystem of somewhere.
No. Like, the thing is like, those butterflies, like, oh, they'll repopulate.
Well,
It's
yeah.
like deer. But bugs are a little unregulated.
He's gonna like all the birds are gonna all die out, so they don't have enough to eat. Just like murdered half the population.
Yeah, next thing you know, beef's gonna go up or something.
Hmm?
Like the price of beef is gonna go up.
Somehow.
Just randomly it somehow affected beef.
Yeah.
It's like 9,000 butterflies die. Let's bump beef up another $1 per pound. It's like, what?
It's got some chain reaction.
See, but that could be a ploy to get this guy, like, you know, beaten the shit out of or something like that.
But like it's all Damien Hirst's fault. This fucking guy.
For real.
He had to go kill 9,000 butterflies for his fucking art exhibit.
And now the price of beef is
What
gone
an
up.
asshole! Now I can't get my burgers cheap as fucking McDonald's.
The McDouble just went up another 25 cents or something.
Shit, not even 25 cents. It says an art. That looks stupid. It says,
Yeah, I've seen it.
It says an artist killed 9,000 butterflies for an exhibit, claims news, and now animal groups are furious. David Hirst and the Tate Modern in London teamed up for a recent exhibition In and Out of Love. British news claims that Tate was admitting that roughly 9,000 butterflies died during the 23-week run. The Tate news that the exhibit is about... Wait, Oh, the Tate tells news that the exhibit is about the themes of life and death, as well as beauty and horror. Oh, Christ. That's funny.
I think on that note, though, modern art.
More like modern fart.
Exactly,
Art's fucking naked.
It's just so aggravating.
I'm an artist, and I'm saying this.
I froze a toy car and an ice cube.
And then I smashed it with a dildo, and here it is.
What is that, dude? Like, there's string of lights. Dude, that's not art.
Oh
you
my
didn't
God,
really create
dude.
something. You got it from, like, an angle. Oh.
But you know it's true.
This next piece of news, I don't know. I don't even... What? Like, I got it. Okay. It's literally number 2 on Yahoo. It's trending, and it's called... It just says Darth Vader's wife. So I'm like, what? You know, and I click on it. It says... The top news story says... Darth Vader's wife reportedly punched in the face. And then the next one down is even better. It says, Darth Vader's wife takes a punch for infidelity. Oh my God. I gotta click this. I gotta know.
Yeah, we gotta know.
And of course
this.
the picture isn't even of the guy. It's fucking Darth Vader. Oh God.
That's pretty funny.
And it still says Darth Vader. It doesn't even say the guy's name on the first paragraph. It says Darth Vader's wife was reportedly punched in the face by an Englishman during a heated domestic dispute. What the fuck is happening to our news?
I don't know.
It's funny as shit, but the guy who wrote this news article is doing it all wrong. It should have been...
It's a bunch of hits. That's all he really
It says,
about.
here's what happened. Darth Vader, a man who was once known as Mark Noakes before he officially changed his name years ago. Oh, I see. Was a key. This guy changed his name. Okay, that's even better now.
That is even better.
His legal name is Darth Vader.
So that article is not wrong.
No.
Was this like a local news story? Everybody's like, oh shit, did you hear what happened in the Vader household?
Luke was bawling his eyes out and shit.
Oh my God. It says he was accused of sleeping with a 35-year-old
Wookiee.
With 35-year-old Iqbal Hair's girlfriend. Not surprisingly,
Ball hair.
it didn't take long for the exchange to turn violent. At one point during the scuffle, Hare allegedly threw a wild punch and missed its intended target. As a result, Lord Vader's wife took a blow to the cheek. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's going to be the title of the episode.
Darth Vader's wife.
Second debate / Darth Vader's wife gets punched. Oh, Christ.
That's funny.
Okay, this one just says One Direction insult.
I don't like One Direction at all.
I don't either.
It's
Apparently
like 5 Justin Biebers.
Apparently they 5 Justin Biebers.
That's true.
It says that they insulted Van Halen, somehow. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna read this.
How do you insult Van Halen?
They're like, I kind of hate Van Halen. Kind of. It's like, I don't know. I gotta look now.
Because they don't know any good music. That's why.
They're One Direction. What do you expect?
It's like 5
Oh God,
Justin
it is like
Biebers.
5 Justin Biebers.
Dude, it's 5 Justin Biebers.
Let's see. One Direction insulted Van Halen according to a tweet from the bassist of the rock band Wolfgang Van Halen.
Yeah. Eddie Van Halen's
Yeah,
son.
yeah. 21-year-old Wolfgang, son of legendary rocker Eddie Van Halen, took to his Twitter account to let fans know the meticulously coved boy band had badmouthed his own group because nothing screams rock and roll like complaining on Twitter.
That is also pretty funny.
Bitching about it, he insulted my daddy.
Okay, so they don't even know.
No, it's metal. Like, you just kick down the door and sock somebody in the face. Wu-Tang! Sorry.
So his tweet says, fun fact, was just insulted by that shitty boy band One Direction in the lobby of our hotel this morning. Greetings, Birmingham. And that's the real tweet. And then the next tweet is, no joke, that actually happened. The group of kids in One Direction were dickheads to us.
You suck one in the face.
They were dickheads.
And then the next tweet says they must call themselves that because they all of their hair points in one direction.
That's like the worst insult
That's the worst
ever.
insult ever. Okay, it's like,
You know the best insult ever?
It's like-
a broken nose.
Yes.
I physically manifested
be like,
my
hey
anger.
man, Van Halen sucks. All you should hear is like those footsteps as he just comes running toward you. It should have been like, blah! You know?
Socked all 5 of them in the face.
Yeah.
With one
They're all
finger.
like one dude, so it
That's
wouldn't be that hard.
Just like boop, 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 boop.
Just be like passing through one dude though, just 5 times. It's like when you shoot light through a fucking crystal. That's what 5 Direction is. They shot light at Justin Bieber, and then the rainbow of One Direction came out.
It could also be...
I thought it was funny.
That's pretty funny.
That was pretty good.
Eddie Yost dies. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Or
Baseballs.
it could be like the 5 attempts to kill Justin Bieber, but he always doubles.
It's like a Hydra. You cut his
Yeah.
head off, and like a fucking boy band comes out.
And like somebody, like Justin Bieber was shot. Later news, nothing happened. Boop, one member.
They already tried that with like NSYNC. Backstreet Boys came out, and they were like, "Let's not do that ever again."
Except
So
One
they took
Direction,
that
like-
one guy who was on coke. Remember that guy? And NSYNC. That's why they broke up, because one of their members was like on coke and he was buying prostitutes and shit.
Oh, that's not good publicity. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
That dude's
I
badass.
don't remember that.
You know, the only reason I know
He
this
was on
is
like
because
celebrity rehab or something.
yeah.
Really? Which one?
The only reason I don't know, it's the guy with the beard. The only reason I know this is because when I had to stay at my cousin's house like fucking I don't know, it was like 8 years ago, and the TV in the guest room was mirrored to the other room, to like my cousin's room, and she was watching it, so there was nothing I could do about it, and there was nothing to do. So it's like I had to watch this piece of crap, and it was like NSYNC was not like 5 dudes that got together and were like, dude, let's sing and like hump in the air. No, it was like a whole corporate thing where they were like, let's get 5 attractive dudes that can sing and get them together. That's literally what happened. And
Yeah.
then one of them got on coke.
That's usually what boy bands are. They
Yeah.
just be like, you, and you.
At least Justin Timberlake got out of that and
Yeah.
made a career for himself.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Justin Timberlake was like, I'm smashing all that cred.
He's a badass. So
Now he's badass.
he was
he's
in that.
funny.
He was in that movie with The Time. I didn't see that movie though.
I didn't see that movie.
It looked
I
cool.
didn't
It
either.
looked cool.
You know what movie I saw?
It was original.
7 Psychopaths.
Did you like it?
It was actually really funny.
It looks hella funny.
It does
It's
look
hilarious.
I was laughing at the trailer the whole time, and I just kept pointing up at it like, are you serious? Is this a real movie? 'Cause, like, this is amazing.
It is fucking legit.
It's like Christopher Walken and a bunch of people kidnapping dogs. Like, how can you not think it's hilarious?
Pretty much.
Okay, so Eddie Yost, or Yost, I don't know. He's the walking man of 1950s. I guess he was some famous baseball player. He just got walked the shit out of or something.
I guess so. People he'd probably smack the hell of a ball, or he probably walked people hell hard, or they didn't want him to touch the ball because they knew.
Oh man, the Senators. I don't even think that's a team anymore.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's what Washington's team used to be.
Yeah.
Now they're the Nationals.
It says,
I'm just gonna look epic. We douche. The
collect
prescription.
bases on ball. Yeah, apparently he was just like,
Well, yeah, but like everybody else thinks I'm a douche because I can't see, and then I put my glasses on because the sun's on my face.
See, I know better than that.
I know.
I'll
But I
fix
got
it for
glasses.
you.
It's okay.
Apparently this guy was just really fucking good at getting balls, so he got walked a lot, so they call him the walking man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now he's the Walking Dead.
No, the... Yeah. I like that. That was good.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
my Glide envelope.
Your Glide on?
Yeah, I got this shirt. Because I'm an ambassador now for Glide, because we run their ads, so they gave me this shirt.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's boss as fuck, right?
That is pretty boss.
Glide ambassador, motherfucker.
I gotta
Sponsor.
remake a Glide account because they don't like me. Because one time, like I got shipped off, and like I didn't send like. Apparently, somebody bought something from me when I was doing other duties,
Uh-huh.
and I never shipped it, and I came back and was like, oh, I'm going to sell all this stuff on Glide.
I was doing.
and it was all gone?
Contact administrative, blah, 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 da-da-da, because I never sent anything.
I got you.
Because somebody tried to buy something for me.
Gotcha, bro.
I do duty all the time.
You do duty all the time?
I do.
Call of Duty.
All kinds of duty.
I got the Call of Duty right before I came over here.
Some kid actually, like the other day, found out I was in the military, and he started talking about the Call of Duty to me.
It's like Call of Duty? You're like, no.
So
you're like, no, bro, it's not like Call of
It's
Duty.
not like Call of Duty.
So just because you're in the military, you're like...
Oh, yeah, I'm a Call of Duty expert, apparently.
You know, just because, like, I'm tall, everybody's like, you should fucking play basketball
Yeah,
and
exactly.
shit. Oh, yeah. Because tallness equals athletic ability.
Because military equals Call of Duty.
Right.
Military equals Call of Duty. I need to get the light going on in here.
Because, you know, Call of Duty didn't, like, completely horribly mimic and did a horrible job of the military. They just didn't care.
You're forgetting one thing, Jay. It's a fucking video game. Like,
it's a shitty video game.
you're living the game.
It's a shitty video game.
You
Based on my own experiences, it's a shitty video game.
You should have said, oh yeah, bitch, I live Call of Duty. He's like, we don't get kill streaks.
We don't give kill streaks, no respawns. Hardcore, motherfucker.
It's like the most hardcore. And this is scary because I have Verizon. It says, Verizon spying on customers soon.
Yeah, I heard about
that's
that.
Dude, just take a...
They're
No,
selling
like,
your info.
if like, they want to visually spy on you, just whip your dick out in front of your phone. All the time. They will not want to spy on you anymore. I swear.
I bet. Oh yeah, send me to Verizon. Thanks, Google. That's not what I wanted. It says, Google spying on customers soon. Learn how to opt out. I'd like to opt out, because I'm going to Sprint pretty soon. Like, when I actually have enough...
There you go. That's a good way to opt out.
Yeah, when I have enough money to, like, not be on my parents' phone plan, I'm going to Sprint. Fuck you, Verizon.
I'm not going to have enough money to be
How-
off my parents' plan.
Why do you have the gall to spy on people?
Because
This doesn't even have any words in this article. Oh, it hasn't even loaded.
It doesn't even have any
It's
words.
just a title.
No, it's just a picture of a BlackBerry. I'm like, what's going on here?
Why? Because of that?
Fucking idiot.
No, I was cutting something. I was roofing. I was cutting something on the roof, and my hand was in the way, and I just wanted to do my job. And it went swoop, and I felt it. I was like, oh no, that's horrible. Blub, 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 blub. Oh no, it's bleeding a lot. I gotta clean it. Figure it out. It's a really good knife, though.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Anyway, Verizon apparently going to spy on us soon. So, get off Verizon. Because I'm going to.
I'm on AT&T.
Well, there you go. You already did it.
AT&T.
AT&T.
AT. Fucking ampersand up in this bitch.
Fucking ampersand.
Ampersand. Okay, so this is this is the last news I got for now because I haven't found anything yet. But this is crazy because I actually experienced this firsthand, and I thought I would never see anything ever again. And then it showed up on the news today. It says meteor shower lights up night sky. And this is
I
like,
saw that.
You saw that?
I saw that because I was gonna go and take my girlfriend home. I open the door and I look up and she just goes, boom.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? And I'm just looking at it.
Is it like 7:30, right?
Yeah. She goes, what are you staring at? I'm like, this meteor shower. She's like, did you make a wish? I was like, no, I was in awe.
No, somebody probably died. That shit was huge.
But how do we know it's not Mothman coming back to Earth or
I
some
fucking
shit?
know Mothman. This ain't Virginia.
If
West
I
Virginia.
met Mothman, I'd probably be insane.
You need to watch Eyes of the Mothman.
We like scared.
Have you seen Mothman Prophecies?
No, fuck that movie. You need to
No,
watch.
we watched
the documentary. That's what you need to watch.
Okay.
With ham neck.
It's called Eyes. It's called Eyes of the Mothman. It's on Netflix. It's freaky as fuck.
It is freaky.
I watched it when I was home alone. And
I love all the horror films that they have on there now because they have a bunch of B-horror films right now.
yeah, but this isn't a horror film. This is a horror documentary. It's like
A horror doc?
yeah, a horror doc. It's fucking frightening.
I love horror dogs.
Because it was night, too. It was like 11 o'clock, and I'm just sitting there on my couch, and they keep talking about the glowing red eyes. And I keep looking at my
That made
window.
people, like, fucking insane.
Yeah. Cornstalk.
Cornstalk. Cheap
Anyway, this
cornstalk.
meteor shower, I was actually driving home from work. And I look up and I see it. I was like, what the fuck? I thought it was a flare. And then I went, but why would a flare be going this way? You know, and then I thought, I don't know, maybe it was like a meteor or something. No one will ever, no one will ever say anything about it. But here it is on Yahoo. It says a meteor lit up the skies over the Bay Area in California, and what experts say is debris from Halley's Comet, or a UFO.
A UFO?
They didn't say that. I was just like, or a UFO! Or Mothman!
It's Mothman.
It's fucking.
It's the return of Mothman. Mothman 2, the Pacific
But he's interdimensional.
Mothman takes the Pacific Coast. It was like first it was the Silver Bridge, now it's the Golden Gate. Mothman.
From silver to gold.
Oh god.
That's right, Mothman 2.
That's
from
funny.
silver to
That's
gold.
funny on
That's
so many levels.
That was pretty good.
Anyway, it says hundreds of residents from Oakland, San Francisco, and Santa Cruz called ABC News station, reporting a loud boom, explosions, and a streak of light around 7:45 local time on Wednesday, which is around the time I was driving home. It says, and then this NASA guy, Bill Cook of NASA Meteoroid Environment Office.
I've never met that guy.
Well, obviously, NASA's huge.
Yeah, but Moffat. I met a lot of people in NASA. Sorry.
It doesn't say what NASA is from. It just says NASA's Meteoroid Environment Office. I don't know where the fuck that is. Anyway, it says Earth is passing through a stream of debris from Halley's Comet, and the source is the Orionids, whatever the fuck that is.
The Orionids, the bastards.
Goddamn Orionids coming to take our country.
Goddamn illegal aliens and shit.
Those fucking Orionids. I think I might have to do something about that.
That's right, you go get them, Jay.
They're like, we come in peace. Somebody's gonna shoot him anyway. Unfortunately,
we come in peace. Get him.
Well, it's like
that.
It's like that Simpsons episode where Mr. Burns is the alien, and the alien comes out of the woods and he goes, "I bring you love," and they all go, "He brings us love. Get him!" And they start chasing him. That was the episode with Dave Duchovny and Gillian Anderson in it. They played Mulder and Scully. That was awesome. And they had the X-Files theme every time the alien showed up. They would come through the woods. That was like the best Simpsons episode ever.
Oh, I think I've never seen that.
Yeah. And then Homer's hitting on Gillian Anderson in the bar. It's like, you're a hot lady. He's like, well, I wasn't married. Like, it's hella funny. Oh, man.
4:25. Oh. See, that's what watches are for.
But I don't need to watch it if I have my phone.
Anyway.
Okay.
This is why I don't trust the polls. Same website, by the way. Says presidential polls. Obama holding off Romney, and then you go right below. Same website, 4 hours ago. And mind you, one of them's yesterday, and then one of them's today. And then it says, Mitt Romney leads in the Gallup poll. So this happens every day.
Yeah, they go.
I'm seeing that everywhere. Where it's like, cast your vote somehow. Like 7-Eleven, they'll like buy the damn cup. And then I was getting gas the other day at Shell, and it's like, scan this AR code. Who are you going to vote for? I'm like, god damn, they're making a lot of money off this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Making hell of money off this fucking presidential race.
They always do.
Always.
It seems like this one more than ever. I don't know. I don't see any more news. Anyway, yeah. What did you check? Have you looked at the Xbox Live polls since? Because you were telling me on Tuesday Romney was ahead.
Yeah, like he was ahead a lot when I saw, but now they're neck and neck. It's like 47 to 46, with like the rest of them being like, I don't know.
A joke, yo.
More evidence on how Earth got its moon.
Yeah, weren't we talking about that last week?
Like 2 weeks ago, we were talking about how the moons might be fake.
Yeah, the moon might be fake.
Or not, like, really a moon.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about, like...
I was talking about David Icke and shit. Like,
well, and the astronauts being, like, doing the Prometheus. We were so wrong.
Yeah.
We were so wrong. And I hear... and the astronauts are, like, running, like...
See, I wanted that movie. I saw
wanted that movie to be good. I didn't watch
it's not
it.
horrible.
I liked it.
I liked it. But, like, I read, like, what they left out of the script. It could have been so much better.
Hey, I'm going to say this in my science voice, because...
Science voice, I didn't know.
They studied a bunch of the rocks that the lunar...
like the moon missions brought back?
Yeah, the Apollo lunar landing missions. You know, the ones that happened like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
You're just studying them now.
You know, they had a lot of back work.
They just had like a bunch of the rocks sitting around, and all the NASA astronauts are like walking by with their Quiznos. They'd take a bite and they'd look at it like, maybe I should do that. And then they kind of look down and like, keep walking. Then one day somebody actually was like, you know what, man? It's a new day. I'm gonna look at these fucking rocks. They finally did it. Okay, it says...
They really are made of cheese.
It's like, you mean that one time when I needed fucking cheese to put on my sandwich? Could have fucking cut this rock
Got
off.
some lunar cheese and shit.
Lunar cheese? It's like a fucking delicacy. It's $1 million for a slice of this cheese.
I could have had it for free.
Anyway, it says, what we found is that the depletion of lighter isotopes of zinc is probably due to evaporation. See, that still doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Tell them to speak English.
How'd that shit be evaporating? Moon water or whatever? Yeah, they're like, still looking for moon water. It's like, they already found frozen water on the moon.
Moon water. Pay $1 million for moon water.
Drink that shit. I think get crazy.
They're like, fuck that. What's that other water that everybody likes? It's in like the cube bottle.
Oh,
Fiji?
Fiji, fuck Fiji water. I only drink Luna now.
You bring it from the moon.
You get it from the moon, motherfucker.
It's like the fountain of youth. Makes my dick bigger.
Oh my god.
What if that shit like gets you fucking shit-faced, drunk, high, and like retarded? It
What?
I don't even.
Then it would really be moonshine.
Oh.
I got jokes today.
Oh shit.
I got jokes today. I was like,
throw it down.
goddamn knee slapper.
And then they become zombies.
Slap those knees. They become zombies?
Yeah, zombies.
Yeah, like
Like they drink it, they're like, hey man, you fucking cool. And it's like, and they wake up from a blackout. Not really. But then they just crave human flesh.
just like that, right?
And then they crave human flesh. And then I have something to do.
It's like bath salts and shit. Okay, now that the whole bath salts thing's happened, okay, because like I work at a place that sells them. Every time I'm ringing up somebody that's buying them, the only thought that goes through my head is not that
Don't eat
they're
my
gonna
face,
take
don't
them.
eat my face,
No.
don't eat my face.
They're gonna go.
It's not that. Hey, I'm gonna go have a bath and pour that in, and chill
You're gonna
the fuck
snort
out.
this shit, aren't you?
I said they're gonna get high as fuck tonight. Like that's.
And then they're gonna be like, "Whose face can I fucking eat today?"
Oh man,
That's funny.
his face turned into like a fucking cheeseburger. It's just like.
Yeah, you know those like crazy movies where it's like the cheeseburger and it's like, "Hey, what are you looking at?"
They're on like an island.
I need some.
Don't snort.
beef.
Don't
Like,
snort
what?
bath salts when you're on the.
No. We must strongly encourage that you don't snort bath salts.
That you don't? Because, like,
Don't
I heard,
eat my
as soon
face.
as I heard encourage, like, I was just like,
Don't eat my
what
face.
are you telling the youth?
Don't eat my face.
Don't eat my face.
What he said.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
moon. I don't know.
Moon's crazy.
I've always wanted to go to the moon.
The moon?
Me too.
Space? How's that shit work?
How's that shit work? No one really knows, actually.
Except Stephen Hawking. That guy knows like everything.
Yeah,
No,
a
he
lot
was
of
wrong
his...
about, like, a black hole theory, and, like, some dude proved him wrong, and he called it Hawking's theory, just so because Hawking's was wrong.
What a douche.
I
I
know.
like that guy.
That's kind of messed up. Though.
Stephen Hawking is like really interesting, but he's really creepy to look at. I'd rather just...
He's a genius. I think the problem with Stephen Hawking, like, I think he's so antisocial to the point where he's like, I know everything, I don't need to talk to stupid people, blah, 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 and I think he's very introverted because of it.
I don't know, he was on Big Bang Theory. It's pretty funny.
It's probably because they paid him.
Well, yeah.
$1 million.
Well, yeah, they're not going to be like, come be on this show for free. He's like, how much are you going to pay me? You know? I was wondering how that shit works. Like, does he just think it? And it just happens?
He presses buttons.
He presses buttons. He can probably go like this.
He has to type everything out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably really good at it by now.
He's got T9 on that motherfucker, you know? Like,
He probably had the first T9 program ever.
probably.
And it probably sucked.
I wonder how many times it, like, says the wrong word. He's like...
I want to
when
come...
we were in
he's
that
talking to, like, his
room,
girlfriend. I want to come and eat your kitty. Cat. Vagina.
Pennsylvania.
Jane. I want to eat your Pennsylvania.
Those letters aren't
She's
even
all
fucking
like-
close to each other.
She's all like, what does that mean?
I
I said something and the autocorrect was like GOP. I was like, I'm not talking about politics, asshole. Autocorrect's like the
Have you
best
ever
thing
have you ever listened to Patton Oswalt talk about the words that fill out themselves? He said like his phone remembers all the shit he's ever said. So he's like, my wife texted me, "I love you," and I was gonna text her back, "I love you too." But when I put I and hit spacebar, it automatically put in hate. And he's like, I wasn't paying attention, and it's not that I said I hate you, I just said I hate. He's like it's some beautiful woman's talking to this this computer this AI computer that's gone mad, and she's like, I love you, and it's just going, I hate.
Awesome.
I hate.
Oh, I love that guy. He's so funny. What time are we at? 54 minutes. Woo! I'm not seeing any other... I'm going to click US, see if we can get this back on the politics. Yeah, okay, this is crazy. I can't believe we didn't bring this up earlier. This shit is fucking nuts. Did you hear about this whole meningitis thing?
Craziness.
No.
Actually not.
FDA, okay, so like...
Oh, like meningitis got like past some shit?
Yeah. Like there's meningitis in some steroid shot, and people have been, you know, because they have to sometimes they have to get steroids and stuff, and like there's this whole meningitis outbreak lately
Because of it.
and everybody's like, and you know what, meningitis is like one of the worst fucking things to get.
Well, yeah.
And they're like, where the fuck is all this meningitis coming from? And they linked it back to like this pharmacy or whatever, and then. Now, I just see it says FDA finds fungus in steroid shots as the meningitis toll rises. This is why I haven't gotten a vaccination in like 7 years.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I
I don't get flu
shots.
shots.
Like, the Army's like, oh, it's time for shots. I'm like, but no. But they're like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are the Army. Take your shots.
Pretty much. Do it. No. Do it. No. Do it.
Hey, look over there. What? Ah! Gotcha.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Says there's like 20 people infected right now.
That's very low.
That's it. Well, I mean, for something like meningitis, though, and this quickly, that's scary.
Yeah.
But they saying, now we can definitely say that the injections are linked to the infection.
Thank you, Mr. Science.
Okay.
Doctor.
You need to get on that shit.
Dumbass.
And for our last story, because we're running out of time and battery life, Boy Scout files reveal long history of child sex abuse cases. I was in the Cub Scouts, so I was molestation free apparently.
Yes, you were one of the few lucky.
I was lucky too that
The few, the proud, the Cub Scouts, because they weren't molested.
That's right.
I'm sure there are a lot of fucking molestation cases, though.
Which
Yeah,
is
probably.
horrible and sad.
You gonna take my virginity from me. Huh?
Jesus. Yeah, a popular Colorado, I can't even fucking talk today. Colorado Boy Scout leader named Floyd Slusher allegedly had a strategy when it came to molesting boys, don't they all?
No.
They don't just go like, hey there, you know, and just
You
start...
want some of Slusher's slushy?
Ew.
Yeah.
Sip it out of my meat straw.
Oh, God.
My Slim Jim.
Snap into my
Now,
that's talent right
you
there.
know what? After that, now I want to go to 7-Eleven, eat a Slurpee and a Slim Jim.
Okay, on that note, we just gotta go.
Okay,
Can we just go?
He first gave his victims alcohol, then abused them,
I'm going to the movie.
and threatened to kill anyone who talked. Jesus, that's awful.
Otherwise, I would.
He threatened to kill anyone who talked.
That's
Awful.
not great.
That's just fucked up.
He gave him alcohol also.
I want alcohol.
Not from this guy.
No, not from that guy. Not slushy.
He's like, yeah. Does that feel good? You tell anyone, I'll fucking kill you.
That's so fucked up.
It's
I know.
so gross.
So bad. This guy.
He should be murdered.
Something should happen. Nothing good though. Ooh, that's many.
You know you like that. That's talent, right?
Yeah, and apparently the Boy Scouts had like 1,200 files on this guy and other people that they kept secret.
What?
Yeah.
Are you telling me people allowed this to happen?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna
Like,
fucking kill
the
everybody
Boy
in
Scout
the fucking face.
the administration let it happen, basically. In a sense.
Just disband it. Just disband it. If it's that fucking corrupt, how far is it going? Just disband it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
He
fuck
says, we failed some of our kids, and we have to say we're sorry. There are cases where we fail to live up to our standards.
Either that or not
Failed-
disband it, but
Failed to properly
Get rid of
document
everybody.
cases and fell short in other ways. Yeah, but the Boy Scouts is famous for like racism and homophobia and like all kinds of shit.
not when I was in there.
Well, yeah, I mean it depends which troop you go into sometimes.
Colorado.
Yeah, this is also in Colorado.
Yeah. Don't be in Boy Scouts in Colorado.
Nope, we'll not be doing that. Anyway, we're gonna end that on a depressing note.
I know.
For
So
lunchtime
we'll just have to come back next week with what happened for that final debate.
When is the final debate?
I think it's Monday.
Oh.
Monday.
Oh,
Tune
shit.
in for this
Oh,
final
shit.
Let's get it on. I hope they fight. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Just let him go.
WrestleMania.
Just let him go. 5-hour debate with no moderator, and then the last like hour is just them and like fucking
Duking it up.
shirts off, no weapons, just fists. Like
old school,
fucking
like
each other up.
fucking-
He's so funny.
Like 20s box.
They can sell pay-per-view for that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Presidential fight.
Yeah.
And then it would automatically go to idiocracy. Like this country just automatically plummeted into
Yeah.
it.
that was the turning point. All right, people, we gotta go
Peace out.
and say bye to our guest star Jay.
Bye.